I am your host, E-Talk. Yes, you see it. I want to play some Lost and Random. Last game I played didn't go too good. But hell, none of the games I play go too good. I be all lost in the sauce. But we getting in it. I'm letting the cloud load up. We're going to shut it down. Let go. All right. Let's get into it. I'm your host, E-Talk. Let's go. This intro is hard. I ain't seen an intro like this before.
From your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance, epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
Fortune to me! Energy, Fortune.
All right, here we go. Let's get that energy. Oops.
Satisfying.
I'm acting like I don't know how to fight. Uh-oh. Let's go. Nice storyline.
Watch out!
Let's go.
But That was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery. Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
I love when the game give me a lot of story.
Attention!
I want a
runners.
lot of story.
I am the queen.
Let's go.
And my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery.
That's cheating.
Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
Odd, wait.
Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
This is hard. The graphics, the whole setup. What that mean? Oh, I guess I got caught. Okay. I said, what that mean?
Shoot it with this. With this? Where? Anywhere, just shoot.
Hey, yo. I'm trying to.
Shoot the button!
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's not doing anything.
Shoot the button!
Where the hell? Oh, shit. The button. I got it this time, folks.
The crane! Ethan! That was incredible!
Crazy.
Nothing to it,
Let's go.
sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
The graphics on this is insane.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand
I like how
honor
you can move
of
around while
rolling
they're
her
talking.
one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as wide as her power, which is infinite, which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she says, since she is and ever shall be correct. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling
I like how they
the
block
correct
the,
emotion,
land.
which is joy. Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring, and joy, yes,
Yo, she
joy,
talking too much.
that today her representative, me, the Nene Fortuna, has come to share her good news with all of you. Prepare to experience this joy, citizens! For what does random do? Random rules! Indeed it does, and indeed it ever shall be. For random is fair, random is just, and random is right. This is what the Queen teaches, this is what her dice teaches, and this is what life itself strives to teach you every moment of every day. When you break trust and try to decide for yourself, when you dream of choosing your own life, you do nothing.
This
but
whole time I could have been out of
for
here.
Failure,
I knew she was talking too
heartbreak,
much.
and for death. It is only by giving yourself over to the Queen and her dice, to random, that any of you can ever, will ever be happy. And it is only through this randomness,
hard.
which I remind you, rules, that you will finally and at last realize your true potential. And this goes double for your children, so rejoice! Rejoice! The time of the dice is upon us. Go now with joy, in truth, in love, in hope, and in faith, and above all, in randomness. And fetch your children who have come of age, so that they might experience the bliss of random. Now comes the moment you have been looking forward to since their very birth. Now comes the moment your offspring step into
Hey, yo, these graphics is crazy. I know this game is a little older, but crazy.
Even! Odd! Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
I already know where this is going.
Make a wish.
This is part of the intro. I'm sorry. Wait.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules! Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
This game is borderline scary for real.
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
It had been settled.
She's a sixer.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Even! Oh, no!
Stop it!
And so, odds
Gang banging in a
came to
video
be
game.
living by the side of the Queen, up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Maud? Where are you? I'm coming for you, sis.
I got a mic up for this. This is nuts.
Odd! I'm gonna find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Odd! Help me find you! Odd! I'm here, sis! I'm coming, Odd! Odd!
All speculation.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before. Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas. And then a painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Wanecroft, which was impressive. But none of them were. A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas. A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play an image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters.
Oh my God, it's a story for everything in
years
this
ago.
bitch.
He ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline. Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the Queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere. Even's father never told her stories.
Oh my
He
God.
preferred reality to fantasy. Odd shoes. Little parts of her life. Still, Even's parents had locked the door securely, as they had every night since Odd was taken.
Here we go, another goddamn story.
These paintings showed stories Even's mother told. Odd shoes. Little parts of her life still dotted their house. It didn't make it a happy house, but that was fine by Even. She never wanted to forget her sister. The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up
I ain't
children
going out there yet.
who ventured too
I know
far
that
from
work's
home.
coming as soon as I go out there.
Even was too old to believe in such stories. Or at least, that's what she told herself. Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake. Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams. Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents.
So she's just gonna go out into the wilderness. That's what we gonna do.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
Okay, let's go.
That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
I just want to see what it looked like.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you. Oh, darling, you're trying to find your sister, aren't you? I'm afraid the past is the past, child. Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem.
Get to the point, B.
All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal? You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
If you don't move your big ass out the way. Just checking to see if you can hit anything. Okay, I'm out.
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was Onecroft, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all
Nice
Oners,
little
they
world.
hauled junk for the cargo
I see how
ships
they do it,
that
too.
came and
Nice.
went in the night. All this labor
Look at
was
the
done
eye.
for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her. And that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Come on, Ben, just hit it. It's right there.
He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. Now I'm all out of potatoes.
No breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot.
What are you doing here anyway?
Yeah, Even. Are your parents letting you out after dark now?
Honestly, Even, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Never thought you had it in you to break a precious rule.
Don't be mean, Lucky.
I'm not mean. That was a compliment.
I think you're cool, even if you should listen to your parents more. My parents say listening to them is the coolest thing of all.
You guys are so touchy.
I couldn't sleep. My 12th birthday is coming up.
Mine too. Gonna get to roll the dice when it comes. I'm gonna be a sixer. I know it. I'll be saying bye to all you bloobs and hi to the riches of Sixtopia.
I'm not a bloob. I'm a star. My mom says so.
I'm not a bloob
Some
either.
want it, some don't.
What's a bloob?
You getting a load of these bloobs even?
He said, I'm gonna be a sixer.
Well, that's just her bad luck. Not the sort of thing I've ever had to worry about.
Really? How come?
Because my name is Lucky, and...
He meant how come Even thinks it didn't work out, Lucky?
Yeah, right. Like a sixer would ever care about her wanna. Please.
It could happen. You don't know.
I think it
A
sounds
class
mysterious.
society,
I
folks.
love mysteries. Have fun with your cool mystery, Even. See you later.
There's no real true way of knowing which way you gotta go. Okay, as I'm saying it, I see.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized you. You're Odd Sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's care now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do. And I think you should give up on her, Even. She's a sixer now. Nobody ever comes back from that.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Halt! None shall enter the... You can't be here, little girl. That's only more reason not to let a child in here. Why, I'd walk you home myself if I wasn't so busy guarding this area, as you can see. It's a very important job. Now run along, little girl. You shouldn't be here. Hiding? Ah, there's no secrets here, little girl. All day long and all year long and all life long, there's only one thing that happens here. Junk gets loaded onto boats. Sorry, that's classified. Top secret, very royal. Ah! The very idea that the Queen would not share her ultimate secrets with me, a random Oner security guard. No. No, I assure you, I definitely know all the good stuff. I'm, just not willing to share them.
You talk too much.
ha! That may well be true, but that doesn't mean I should entrust the Queen's state secrets, which I assure you I'm definitely privy to, with you. Now run along home. It's past your bedtime.
Doing some testing, folks.
Come on!
Well, whatever that spirit wanted, it seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
Like that's the club at night. I'm doing too much. I need to go.
Random rules, even.
Well. Look at you. So far from home, and all alone. You're lucky the Queen is looking out for you, child. You've heard the good news, haven't you? The Queen is a force of nature, like gravity or death. You can't argue with gravity. You don't debate death. You just go along with her, because you know her rule is law. She is eternal. She's never wrong. She makes the rules, random rules, and they're always right. It's incredible to live at the same time as such a wondrous being. I hope one day she notices me, up riding a shining spider stallion.
Talking too much.
Notices my love for her. Notices my worship. You can't escape her, you know. No one can.
Oh.
It's all perfectly designed. I'd love every minute of it.
One town was unique. Some who lived here were kind, treating the Queen with respect, and others seemed to have been broken by her in one way or another. But it was home, the only home Even had ever known.